game is over.
I love you so much. I love you too.
The exciting conclusion of a love triangle destined for danger on Santa Barbara.
Take those tapes and get out now. You go out the window.
Are you so sure these tapes will hurt her? Maybe they'll help Kelly.
Yeah, and maybe they'll put her in prison.
Dr. Rollins seems to think that she can get off with the plea of temporary insanity. Maybe this stuff will support that idea.
Right, and maybe they'll lock her away in a hospital for years. Will you please just get out of here?
Not doing anything is just the best thing for Kelly.
Listen, we don't have time to argue about this. Take the stuff and we'll think it through later, okay?
All right. Keep this stuff in mind.
Now.
Good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, lay off, all right? I'm coming. Take it easy. Take it easy.
We got a regular matching set here.
Every L-square code in Madeline's date book, there's an erasure in Lionel's date book.
And some of them you can still read if you squint hard enough, and they read Madeline.
All right. Well, we know Lionel and Madeline have met frequently. The question is why.
Mm-hmm. And Lockjaw says he never even met her. This is starting to smell like last week's laundry, Counselor.
They may very well have been meeting, Pearl, but I can assure you that Lionel is not capable of murder.
Come on. Wherever we turn, you lose. First it looks like your client, now it looks like your in-law. Excuse me, ex-law.
Did you hear what I said? He is incapable of doing that.
I bet he is.
All right. I will check it out. Because I have to. Just don't breathe a word of this to anyone, all right?
I guess I'll just have to cancel my headline. Lionel Lockridge, public enemy #1.
Look, I know how close you are to Courtney.
I may be close to a lot of people, but I don't leak confidential information.
I'm sorry. It's just that there's just been so many people hurt from this already.
Fine, look at this thing right here. Madeline met with that private investigator dude twice. You know, the big man, Marty Whitmore.
Yeah.
He really got around. It was right after she saw Lionel Lockridge both times. Which means to me that maybe he knows why Lionel and Madeline were dancing in the dark, right?
Well, maybe the timing of the meeting was coincidental.
Yeah, right. That's what Caesar said when all his friends met him on the steps.
It's worth checking out. Listen, you just get a hold of Marty, or I'll get a hold of Marty. Someone will. And now you better leave because Augusta's just walking these guys to meet me here. Stop it!
What's the matter? Your sister is crazy about me. She thinks we're a perfect match.
Well, what are you doing? No, she doesn't.
Doesn't look like
She thinks you're a maniac, and so do I. Now, don't take this personally, but get lost, will you? Go find Marty.
Do me a favor. Stay in touch this time, okay? And get my best to all you.
Get out of here.
Come in, Inspector Castillo. Robbins to Castillo.
He's probably turned his unit off. I don't like it. Keep calling every 30 seconds.
Yeah, this just doesn't make any sense. I mean, what would Gina be doing in Eden's car?
I don't know. I just know she was looking for Eden.
Yeah, but nobody knew where Eden was. I mean, how was Gina supposed to know?
Patch me into Central. Central, this is Sheriff Woods. Keep the band open for Inspector Castillo, the Santa Barbara Police. We've lost contact with him.
Wait a minute.
It might be in trouble.
Excuse me, you don't know where he is?
Castillo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he left for the aquarium an hour ago, and no one's seen or heard from him since.
Inspector Castillo, come in. Inspector Castillo, come in.
Who wants to go first? Romeo? Or Juliet? Move! No, Kirk, you don't want to do this! No, Kirk, you don't! Everybody's perfect couple. The ever-perfect, honorable cop with muscles and morals of steel. And his fair damsel, wide-eyed and innocent. I have waited for this moment for so long!
Well, this is what you want. Why don't you just go ahead and do it? You've got the gun. You're in control now, so why don't you just quit talking and do away with us?
If you insist.
You keep going back to the same thing, Doctor, and I don't like it. I'm telling you that my daughter is perfectly sane.
I sympathize with you as a father, Mr. Capwell, but I'm afraid I'm the psychiatrist, and there's no question but that your daughter's had a serious breakdown.
It is only temporary until she gets over the shock.
She has no grasp of the present reality. She has no idea what she's done. And she certainly doesn't realize that she could be facing a murder trial.
She will come out of it.
Well, there's no sense pretending I agree. In my opinion, her condition may be long-term, perhaps permanent.
Oh, that's wonderful, Doctor. That's just wonderful. That's a great attitude to go in to help her with. I want Kelly cured. I want her completely recovered before this thing comes to trial. Do you understand?
Kelly isn't fit to stand trial.
She will be. And she'll be cleared. It's a clear case of self-defense. Anyone would fight back against that madman. And that's exactly what I want you to report to the authorities.
When I finish examining your daughter, my report to the judge will be fair and unbiased, and in no way influenced by your wishes one way or the other, Mr. Capwell.
Doctor, I'm telling you something. You make out my daughter to be a criminal psychopath, and I'll see you lose your license.
Dad, the doctor's only doing his job.
Since when does his job include ruining a young girl's life?
Dad, will you calm down?
I'll submit my report to the judge, and it'll be up to her to decide how to deal with it. Good day, Mr. Capwell.
Doctor, when are you going to learn that you can't treat other people the way you treat your family? We have to put up with you, others don't.
Oh, stay out of this, Mason.
Well, it's crazy to antagonize him, Dad. Like it or not, he's going to have a lot to say about what happens to Kelly.
All I'm asking is that they give her a fair chance to a trial. We can prove it with self-defense.
With what? Right now, everything points to her guilt.
You are no more help than he is.
Why, because I'm facing the truth? Dad, I love her too, but I'm not going to throw her into a courtroom just so you can save face.
No, I'm trying to save Kelly.
How can we do that when the prosecution has eyewitnesses, when Dylan Hartley apparently had no weapon, and when Kelly herself has admitted to killing him?
She didn't kill him. She didn't.
Well, you and I may know that, but a jury may disagree, Dad. I'm sorry, I spent the whole night going over precedents and other cases. And as far as I can tell, Kelly only has two choices. Either go to prison or a mental hospital.
I told you I don't have anything.
We'll see.
This warrant better be ship-shape. Letter perfect. I just hate to see you waste your time.
Nothing here, sir. At least nothing of any importance.
You know the penalty for destroying evidence in a murder investigation?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
I'm going to put it to you point blank, Buster. Were there ever any tapes or notes of conversations you had with Kelly Capwell Perkins? If so, were they here? Are they still here? And if they're not here, where are they?
I'm going to have to take the fifth on all of that.
Take them in.
What's the charge?
But I thought it might change your mind. Let's go.
Patient is experiencing periods of confusion and delusional episodes. Kay expresses great fear of a figure from her past. As Peter, now deceased, is seen as a present threat, her delusions have grown in duration and severity. Kay has repeatedly confused Dylan Hartley with this deceased man, and it's my opinion that if her fear of this deceased man and her confusing him with Dylan Hartley isn't corrected, Kay may pose a serious threat to herself and others. Kelly's showing signs of remarkable improvement. And everything's finally come together. I'm confident that she's not now a threat to herself or anyone else. I have to say that this has been an incredibly rewarding relationship for me, professionally, personally. She's a wonderful girl, and it's been one of the most gratifying things in my life to have helped her. I suppose I let myself get too attached to her, though. Too involved. Now, I really shouldn't have let that happen, but with Kelly, well, how could you avoid it?
finished.
And why did you just order a salad?
You know why? I mean, even after watching calories for years, you can't lose it all on one plate of fettuccine. Even with my wonderful figure, it could go to the dogs overnight.
Really chipper today.
I am feeling very good. You want me to jump on the table and sing Maytime?
No, please, I'm eating.
That's not very nice.
Neither is your singing.
Go ahead, make fun.
How come you're so happy? What happened?
Yes.
Lionel?
Julia, he has been so attentive and so sensitive. I mean, it's very strange. Sophia's the one who broke off our marriage, and now she's the one bringing us back together again.
So you and Lionel are really going to get back together?
Oh, I'm not ready to send out engraved invitations, but it's a possibility. Now, tell me what you wanted to see me about.
It can wait. Do you think it's a very good idea for you and Lionel to be reconciling? Don't you think you should wait?
Wait? Wait? You're the one who's trying to get me to reconcile. Why should I wait?
Well, I mean, he was such a philanderer. Not with Sophia anymore. But he's been with so many women.
Oh, Julia.
Well, you complained about that all the time, about his affairs and how you didn't trust him. Are you so sure that you trust him now?
No, of course I don't trust him. But I know how he feels about me, and I know how he makes me feel. It's very exciting when he comes into a room.
Let me play devil's advocate just for a minute. I mean, just suppose he had been seeing somebody recently.
You mean after the divorce?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I can tell.
How can you be so sure?
Julia, why are you doing this? I thought you wanted us to reconcile.
I do very much. I just don't think it's a good idea to rush things.
Oh, come on, Julia.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know this is none of my business. I just don't want to see you get hurt.
Don't worry. It won't happen again. Speak of the devil, I'm sure you don't mind another threesome like the old days.
Dad, Kelly is sick. In her condition right now, she doesn't have a prayer of making it through a trial.
Mason, what are you saying to me?
I'm saying that it's important we don't do any more damage to her, and right now a trial could destroy her. So I think the best thing for us to do, have her declared incompetent, unfit to stand trial.
Have her locked up? In a mental hospital?
You don't have a monopoly on loving her. We all do. But she needs help. You've seen her. You've talked to her. She needs psychiatric care.
So we just give up on her?
It's not giving up, Dad. It's doing everything we can to protect her and help her get well.
Mason, I know it was self-defense, Mason.
Yeah, I know that too. But we need proof, Dad. And we need Kelly's help to get there. And right now, she can't give it to us.
Well, at least it won't be a jail cell. I only knew I was doing the right thing, that's all.
I'll get it.
Nick? Hi, Mason. There's something I need to discuss with you and your father.
Sure, Dad. Nick needs to talk to you.
Yes.
See, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but they have told Justin, Dr. Moore, to steer clear of Kelly. Not only is he not assigned to her case, he can't even visit her anymore.
Yes, Dr. Rawlings is in charge now.
Yes, well, I think that's a mistake. Kelly does not respond to the man. She doesn't even like him. I think we should put Justin back on the case. She knows him and she trusts him.
Justin is a resident. That's probably why they don't think he's qualified.
That's right, I know that. But he's helped her before.
And it's cost him. The DA's hauled him in for questioning.
Mason, could you get me a meeting with the DA? Maybe I can get him to listen to some sense. I mean, he was only trying to help, and it's crazy that he should be in this kind of trouble now.
It's worth a try. Call his office.
Thanks.
Nick, make sure you say nothing to hurt Kelly's case.
Never.
Come on, Nick.
Operator,
This is a police emergency. I want you to contact Sheriff Thomas Woods. Tell him Inspector Castillo requests immediate backup at the aquarium. There's an armed man here and shots have been fired. Immediate backup. Castillo. Great. Let's see if we can buy some time.
Sheriff Woods, emergency request from Inspector Castillo.
Oh, that is Cruz.
This is Woods. What's his 1040?
Aqualand, reports of shots fired. It's extreme danger. Request immediate backup.
I copy. 10-4. Let's get moving.
Okay, I'm coming.
I would rather you stayed here. It might be dangerous. We'll keep in touch.
Oh, forget this. Come on, we're coming.
Wait up, this light on this light.
No, I'm going up there now, Santana. All right, I'll pick you up. Just be ready to go.
Well, it isn't every day that I get to see my two favorite ladies. Such radiance, such beauty. You're like a couple of usherettes into paradise.
Pray do go on.
Unbearable blarney.
Don't say that. I think he means it.
Well,
Well, David Laurent. Looks different without his clothes on, doesn't he? Less buttoned down. She looks like she never saw a button in her life, or a stitch of clothes. Amazing how natural people look in the nude, like they were born that way.
Yeah, well, the girl is staying at the Clayton Arms on Anacapa and Alameda.
Ah, I know it well.
I don't really know why you want to talk to her, though, because you know the pictures are fake.
Yeah, but she's not. I have a hunch.
Like what?
Even though these photos are fake, they knew each other intimately. I want to see what she knows about David.
That would only have iceberg lettuce. Julia, looks like you just swallowed a bone. What's the matter?
I forgot. I have to make a phone call. Excuse me.
hurry back.
She has been actually very strange. Must be that awful case she's working on. Now, what were you saying about my being ravishing and irresistible? Something about, what was I, a heavenly usherette or something like that?
What are you still doing here? Better yet, why are you dressed like that?
Look, you can go ahead and laugh, but I have been doing some top-shelf sleuthing, yes. Like at this very moment, Mason, the Mace Capwell, is setting up a meeting with that chick from the blackmail photos.
But those pictures are fake.
Yeah, but he still thinks they could be lovebirds.
David said that there was nothing between them.
David, no, face me. Since when is David's word gospel with you?
I believe him.
Good, you believe him. As for me, I'm more of a check me kind of guy. I'm gonna check into this and see if David's word checks out, okay?
Fine, but I think you're wasting your time.
That's my cue.
Where are you going, Pearl?
I've missed you, Augusta. There hasn't been a day go by during which I haven't missed you.
Your timing is dreadful. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not embarrassed. I was just telling your sister that I love her as much as life itself.
His life, anyway.
if I had the words to talk him into coming back to me, I would be, I guess, in heaven itself.
Lionel, I don't think this is lunchtime conversation.
Wait a minute. You're a golden tongue attorney. Julia, why don't you tell me the words I can use to get her to come back?
Well, you know me, I don't like to rush anything.
But there is a rush. And if she gives me the nod, we'll never be apart again.
Cruz.
It's okay. Stay down.
You're hurt.
We gotta get out of here, Eden. I'm okay. Open this.
We're never gonna be able to get out of
We gotta make it look like we did. Give me that.
Get in here.
Wonder which one of them I hit.
Chris!
Mr. Hartley?
Mr. Patterson, I'm glad you could come.
Thank you. Your message piqued my curiosity.
I think I have something that might be of interest to you. But I want something in return.
I'm not running a swap meet, Mr. Hartley. I'm the district attorney.
Yes, I know that. Listen, I have the tapes of all the conversations between Dr. Justin Moore and Kelly Perkins.
All the tapes?
Yes. I'll hand them over to you. If you'll let Justin Moore go, release him.
Deal. Consider it done. Where's the stuff?
You'll release him.
Today, the minute you give me the tapes and notes. Thank you. Mr. Hartley, you're doing the right thing.
I've listened to all these, and I can tell you right now there's nothing in them that supports the idea that Kelly was going to do any harm to Dylan, unless it was in self-defense.
Well, let us be the judge of that. If you care about her, you better pray she's found incapable of standing trial.
She only acted in self-defense.
Defense against what? For all these accusations, there's not a shred of evidence to indicate that Dylan had any intention of harming her in any way. I think you could spare a little of your sympathy for him. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Hartley, I'm almost late for another appointment.
And when will you be releasing Justin?
Do you know, Justin, Dr. Moore, actually wasn't being held. He was just at the office for routine questioning. Good day, Mr. Hartley.
Sheila Carlyle?
That's right.
I'm Mason Capwell. I believe you were expecting me.
Sure. Come on in.
Do
You, recognize these faces?
Mine and David Lawrence. The bodies, however, belong to others, especially the woman's. I have, smaller thighs. They just superimposed our heads on these X-rated bodies.
Yeah, I know.
You know, some creep already tried to blackmail me with these. I told him I'd see him in jail first.
Good for you. Some people do anything for a buck.
Yeah, some people will.
But you do know David Laurent, huh?
Yes, but not like this.
What, was the relationship?
We just worked together, that's all. There were no late hours in the office and there were no quiet dinners. It was strictly business.
Any, out-of-town trips?
A few, but we always had separate rooms. David was crazy about his wife.
Where were you the day Madeline was murdered?
I was in Europe.
It's a big continent.
Yes, I noticed that. It goes from Norway to Greece and back again, doesn't it?
Where were you?
In sunny Italy. I'd rented a villa in Terma. That's on the Adriatic.
Yeah, I know. Sounds delightful.
It was. The plumbing was no great shakes, but the garden was heaven.
When did you return to the States?
Just what are you getting at?
Now, don't get upset, Miss Carlyle. Nobody's accusing you of anything.
Well, I don't appreciate your tone.
No, nobody else does either. Just routine questions. Perfectly harmless, unless you have something to hide. Do you?
I'm okay. Let's just keep going. That's a great idea. Maybe we can get Kirk to call timeout for a second.
I'm so sorry to get you involved in this.
No, darling. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
It's okay. I've never been in an air duct before, you know? Not with you, anyway.
I wish you would have never came here. And I love you so much. You're bleeding so badly because of him.
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. Why don't we keep going?
No, I think you should wait here, and I'll go get help, okay?
No.
Yes.
Let's stay together. Darling, I love you too. I love you,
Looks like somebody shot right through the door. Put her over here.
Gina!
Oh, I think she's gonna be okay. I think the bullet only grazed her.
All right, I'm gonna get an ambulance up there.
Gina, you're gonna be all right.
I gotta get out of here.
No. You just take it easy till the medic gets here, okay?
Okay, look, Gina, tell us what is going on. Why were you in Eden's car?
Look, Kirk is trying to kill Eden. You gotta stop him.
You know where they are?
No, but he's got a gun. He's gonna murder them.
Oh my God, look at this.
Somebody's been hit. Robbins, let's go.
Oh, we gotta find them.
Gina, you have scared me so.
I've got to get out of here.
No, look, you're not gonna go anywhere until the doctor takes care of you, okay?
Don't hold her hands. I've got to get away from here. I've got to get away.
It's okay. They're gonna find Kirk.
You don't understand. You have to help me.
It's over.
No, it's not. It's not over. It's not over by a long shot. And you're the only person I have to turn to. You have to help me get out of here.
Can't believe you handed everything over to them.
I thought you needed some help.
Look, I can handle myself, but Kelly's the one who's gonna have to suffer.
Not necessarily so. These are the only ones that could be potentially damaging.
Now, some of our talks make her sound pretty unstable.
Yes, I listened to all of them. It only verified what I'd already known from Kelly. You helped her a lot. You're a very gifted doctor.
Yeah, but not too bright.
Justin, don't blame yourself for what happened to her. It was Dylan's fault.
I'm glad you know that. I just wish everyone else did.
On the tapes, I found that you had some very strong feelings for Kelly. You said as much?
Yeah, I guess I did. The important thing is to control it.
Yeah. Justin, you really can help Kelly.
Not now. Rawlings won't let me in.
I'm trying to change that. By the way, C.C. Capel also changed his mind about the trial. Mason has convinced him that she would be better off without one. The best thing for her right now would be to declare her incompetent.
I'd have to say I agree. She's in no shape to face a trial right now. And if Rawlings continues the medication, I don't know how she'll ever improve. Two for the price of one.
Yep. And if we're right, both you and Mr. Hartley are looking at court appearances.
I don't think I understand.
Withholding evidence, Doctor.
There were gaps in your tapes, Doctor. Clear breaks in the level of Kelly Perkins' progress.
I'd have to listen to them again, but I don't
I want the rest of the tapes, Dr. Moore.
We gave you everything we had.
We'll see about that, Mr. Hartley.
Dr. Rawlings, I'm sorry. This has gotten way out of hand.
So am I, Doctor, and I'm going to remove the threat of your suspension.
You are... Well, that's awfully good of you, sir.
Not that good, Doctor. I'm afraid you've been expelled from the program.
He's coming.
I'll do it. Careful.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm C.C. Capel. I'm looking for Sheriff Woods. Heard my daughter was in an accident.
We haven't located her yet, but we believe she was involved in a shooting up at Aqualand. We believe that someone was hit.
Do you know who?
No.
But you know who did it?
A guy by the name of Cranston. Kirk Cranston.
Please, you've got to help me. You've got to help me. Get out of here.
Gina, it's okay. They're looking for Kirk. You're safe now.
No, he can still hurt me. You don't know. Did you catch him?
No. You don't have to worry. We've searched the whole area. He's not around here anymore.
Oh, thank goodness.
Listen, you're gonna be safe. I have another officer on duty outside. He'll guard you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Safe. Safe for how long? Until they catch Kirk. When they do, they're gonna put me behind bars.
No one's going to send you anywhere, Gina.
Kirk is, because Kirk knows the truth. And it's gonna mean that I won't be able to see Brandon for the rest of my life.
Wait. What do you mean, the truth?
I never wanted you to know. I guess I'm gonna have to tell you. Look, don't change your feelings about me. I would hate if that happened. You're the only person who's ever stood beside me and backed me up, and I'm never gonna forget it.
Gina, how can Kirk hurt you?
He knows I tried to kill Cece.
You what?
He was in a coma. I'm the one that pulled the plug, but nobody thought he was going to recover anyway.
You tried to murder him?
Look, I was just putting him out of his misery. He didn't want to live like that. He told everybody that. It seemed like he was going to go through the rest of his life as a vegetable, but Kirk knew that I did it.
Oh, so that's why you've been going along with Kirk all this time.
He said he was going to tell the entire family. Look, I know I made a mistake. You don't understand what my life was like then. Cece was going to take away everything from me. He was going to take away my son, my money, my car, my house, everything that I have. As soon as he woke up from that coma, he was going to change my entire life. I couldn't let him just destroy me.
Gina, we've got to explain it to him.
How? I can't. I'm going to have to just leave town. I'll go to Mexico or Brazil.
What about Brandon?
That's the worst part about it. He's leaving him. That's the part that's killing me. But how do you think he's going to feel, knowing his mother is going to spend the rest of her life in prison? I have to disappear.
I don't believe that.
Look, you don't have to do anything. The cops will be too busy to notice I'm gone.
Gina, you can't run away.
I am not going to spend the rest of my life in jail, Haley.
We'll get you a good lawyer.
Come on. The Capwells own every lawyer in town, and you know it. Come on, I am begging you. Let me go, please. If you have any love left for me at all, let me go before it's too late.
I'm sorry Augusta had to leave.
It gives us a chance to talk. Haven't seen much of you since the divorce.
No.
You were a first-class in-law, Julie. Remember that wedding? Augusta and me? You were just a kid.
How can I forget? I was so jealous of her.
Yeah?
And so angry at you for taking her away from me.
How's the David Lawrence case coming? Any chance for acquittal?
A little too early to tell. Just a lot of ground to cover.
How so?
A lot of questions about Madeline's last few days. It seems that she was leading a double life of sorts.
She was a Capwell. I guess that means trouble.
Did you know Madeline?
Cece never encouraged me knowing any of his relatives. That suited me just fine.
She was a very complicated lady. Lionel, will you excuse me just for a minute? I have a friend I'd like to say hello to.
Of course.
Thank you. Is that him?
Yes, it is.
Are you sure that is the man that you saw coming out of the bungalow both times that you met her?
Absolutely. He was a little more nervous and a little more tense. But he's got that kind of a chin that you don't forget too easy.
Sorry I couldn't be of more help.
Oh, that's all right. Thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
Aren't you going to tell me not to leave town?
Should I?
That was kind of a joke.
Oh, really? No, I don't think there'd be much point in having you testify, Miss Carlyle. I mean, you were in Europe when Madeline was murdered. What could you know?
I could testify about my trip.
But nothing adverse about David Laurent.
Afraid not. As far as I'm concerned, David is one of the good guys.
Got him crossed between John Wayne and St. Francis of Assisi, huh?
Well, he does give us single women hope that there are still a few good ones left out there.
Better hurry. We're going fast. Thank you for your time, Miss Carlyle. I'll get back to you later if I need anything.
Sure thing.
One more thing. During the time that you were working so closely with David, were you seeing anybody else?
You mean like a boyfriend?
They still call him that?
I do. No, I wasn't. Why?
Oh, no reason. Just seems strange. Beautiful woman. Thanks again.
can't believe it. Michael.
Sheila?
Think about Ted. He's gonna turn his back on you. As soon as he finds out we're related, he'll shut the door in your face.
Don't! He's not like that.
Yes, he is. He's Cece's son, and I tried to kill his father. Now, you tell the cops anything. Tell them I tried to hit you. Just let me go.
Gina, you can't run away. It's what got you in trouble in the first place. Daddy always said tell the truth, even if it hurts.
Well, maybe your father was a much better person than I am, but I'm afraid the truth and I are gonna have to stay strangers. Now let me go. I love you. Take care of Brandon for me, please. Make sure...
Gina.
Leave me alone. Let go.
No, not until you tell me what the hell is going on up here.